एवरीवन। तो आज से हम शुरू करेंगे द फर्स्ट चैप्टर ऑफ जियोग्राफी क्लास 6 एंड द फर्स्ट चैप्टर नेम इज द अर्थ इन द सोलर सिस्टम। ओके, सो लेट्स सेलेक्ट अ पेन, which color? Let's take green. Okay, now let's read the first paragraph. How wonderful it is to watch the sky after sunset. One would first notice one or two bright dots shining in the sky. Soon you would see the number increasing, isn't it? In the evening when sun sets and when we look into the sky, we see what? We see some stars and gradually it increases, right? So you cannot count them anymore. मतलब इतने ज़्यादा stars हो जाते हैं that you cannot count them anymore. The whole sky is filled with tiny shining objects. Some are bright, others dim. It seems as if the sky is studded with diamonds. They all appear to be twinkling, but if you look at them carefully, you will notice that some of them do not twinkle as others do. They simply glow without any flicker, just as the moon shines. So when you look into the sky, तो आप जब stars को देखते हो, and when you look it at बहुत ध्यान से, हाँ, तो what you notice is कि कुछ stars तो ऐसा twinkle करते हैं, and other stars just glows. That is it. And the next paragraph is, along with these bright objects, you may see the moon on most of the days. Obviously, we can see moon, right? It may, however, appear at different times in different shapes and at different positions, isn't it? Like when you do one thing. You look into the sky for a week, you will notice that the shapes and the positions of the moon will change. Okay, so just try this. Okay. So you can see the full moon. You can see the full moon only once in about a month's time. It is full moon night, or it is also called Purnima. Okay. So a fortnight later, you cannot see it at all. Fortnight is a period of 14 days, right? It is a new moon. Like after a fortnight, what we have is a new moon or Amavasya. On this day, you can watch the night sky best, provided it is a clear night. Do you wonder why can't we see the moon and all these bright tiny objects during daytime? Obviously you would be wondering na कि दिन को when we look in the sky we don't see any objects, right? We don't see moon, we don't see stars, but at night we see. Why? Because the very bright light of the sun does not allow us to see those bright objects in the night sky. Okay, it is because of the brightness of sun we are not able to see the moon and stars in the sky during daytime. The sun, the moon, and these objects, those shining objects are called celestial bodies. Okay, so this is here we have one definition. And next, some celestial bodies are very big and hot. They are made up of gases. They have their own heat and light which they emit in large amounts. These celestial bodies are called stars. The sun is a star. Okay, so what are the features of a star? They are very big and they are hot. Let me just erase this pen. And they are what? Hot. Like sun, we see sun is a star and it's very, very hot. They are made up of gases. They have their own heat and light which they emit in large amount. Countless twinkling stars in the night sky are similar to the sun, but we do not feel their heat or light because they look so tiny because they are very, very far from us. So you would be wondering कि अगर sun is also a star और वो छोटे white वाले twinkling thing is also a star, then why don't we feel the heat of those stars? Why? Because they are very, very far from us. Okay. So you must have noticed that all objects look smaller when seen from a distance, isn't it? आप किसी चीज़ को दूर से देखोगे तो it looks small, huh? How small an aeroplane looks when it is flying at a great height. Exactly. तो आप जब aeroplane को पास से देखो, it is really huge. But when you see it flying in the sky, it looks like a toy, right? While watching the night sky, you may notice various patterns formed by different groups of stars. Okay, so while looking into the sky, you might kind of notice कि अगर हम सारे स्टार्स को, कुछ स्टार्स को अगर किसी एक पैटर्न में ज्वाइन करें तो we will get some patterns. Okay, so that is called what? A constellation. Ursa Major or Big Bear is one such constellation. So these are the examples of constellation: Ursa Major and Big Bear. And one of the most easily recognizable constellation is Saptarishi. My pen is not going straight. Okay, it is what? Saptarishi. Sapt means 7 and Rishi means sages. Okay, it is a group of 7 stars that forms a part of Ursa Major constellation. Okay, and this says what you have to ask your elders. I mean, for looking into sky, you don't have to ask your elders. Just look through your window, or just get out in balcony or on terrace and just look at it. Why you have to ask your neighbor for this? Anyways, let's get back to the text. In the ancient times, people used to determine directions during the night with the help of stars. तो मतलब पहले के समय में people used stars to determine the direction. The North Star indicates the north direction. It is also called the pole star. Let us just highlight this one. The North Star is called the pole star. It always remains in the same position in the sky. We can locate the position of the pole star with the help of Saptarishi. Look at figure 1.1. You will notice that if an imaginary line is drawn joining the pointer stars and extended further, it will point to the pole star. Just look into this figure. This forms what? Saptarishi. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. This group of 7 stars is called Saptarishi, and it is a constellation, and it's part of Ursa Major constellation. And what it says is we can locate the position of pole star with the help of Saptarishi. So what you have to do, if an imaginary line is drawn joining the pointer stars and extended further, तो अगर इन दोनों स्टार्स के बीच से एक इमेजिनरी लाइन को ड्रॉ किया जाए, so it will lead to North Star, and North Star is called pole star. So this is how we can locate pole star. Some celestial bodies do not have their own heat and light. They are lit by the light of the stars. Such bodies are called planets. This is another definition you have to learn. Just let me erase this. Okay, now the word planet, मतलब definition में क्या कहा गया है कि planets are the celestial bodies, but उनके पास खुद की heat और light नहीं होती है. We get heat and light from stars. और let's say अगर हम अपने आप consider करें, we live on Earth, it is a planet, but it does not have heat and light. So we receive heat and light from sun, and which is a star. Okay, the word planet comes from the Greek word planetai. I always do some or the other mistake. I have to highlight this. Done. And which means wanderers. The Earth on which we live is a planet. It gets all its heat and light from the sun, which is our nearest star. If we look at the Earth from a great distance, say moon, it will appear to be shining just as the moon. So you understand what's saying? मतलब कुछ lines होती हैं जो अपने आप समझ में आ जाती है. So it does not need explanation, right? अगर आप अर्थ को मून से देखो या फिर किसी और प्लैनेट से देखो, so it will look shining because it gets light from the sun. Moon that we see in the sky is a satellite. It is companion of our Earth and moves around it like our Earth. There are 7 other planets that get heat and light from the sun. Some of them have their moons too. Okay, तो मतलब जितने भी planets हैं, all of them get heat and light from sun, and most of them have moons. Like we have moon, right? So in the same way, the other planets too have their satellite, and they have their different names. Interesting fact: Jupiter, Saturn and Uranus have rings around them. These are the belt of small debris. These rings may be seen from the Earth with the help of a powerful telescope. So this was the fact कि Jupiter, Saturn and Uranus have rings around it. Saturn का rings तो we can see, but Jupiter and Uranus we'll see in the picture. We'll get in the later pages. Okay, let us keep it for now. Okay. Next topic is the solar system. The sun, 8 planets, satellites and some other celestial bodies known as asteroids and meteoroids. asteroid. Where's the next text? Form the solar system. This is the another important definition you have to learn. Let me just highlight this. Okay, and let me just put a star mark. Yeah, we often call it. Okay, now let's just look at this picture. Let's zoom out. Yeah, little zoom in. So what we can see is this is our solar system. So we have sun with 8 planets till Neptune. We can see this. We can see the ring in the Saturn, and the Jupiter and Uranus too have rings, but it's not shown in the figure. And what we see is our Earth is what? The third planet, right? First is Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, and then we have an asteroid belt. We'll discuss later about the asteroid belt. Then Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus. Okay. Next we'll discuss about the sun. The sun is the center of the solar system. It is huge and made up of extremely hot gases. We have read earlier that stars are made up of what is this? Stars are made up of hot gases. It provides the pulling force that binds the solar system. The sun is the ultimate. इस लाइन में क्या कह रहा है कि sun provides the pulling force. Like जितने भी planets हैं, all are एक दूसरे के gravitational force से एक balanced है, right? And sun provides a force that binds all the planets and all the planets with moons, with asteroids and all those stuff. Okay, the sun is the ultimate source of heat and light for the solar system, but the tremendous heat is not felt so much because despite being our nearest star, it is far away from us. The sun is about 150 million kilometer away. इस पैराग्राफ में क्या डिस्कस करा गया है कि although sun is our nearest star, but even then we don't feel tremendous heat. बहुत ज़्यादा गर्मी नहीं महसूस होती है. Why? Because it is very very far from us. It's about 150 million kilometers away from us. Next we'll discuss about planets, and before that let's read this one. Do you know Sol in Roman mythology is the sun god. Solar means related to the sun. Okay, solar means related to the sun. The family of the sun is therefore called the solar system. Okay, so this was a fact. Something different from the text. Okay, so it's fun to read all this side wala thing, right? You people just read this on your own. Otherwise, let me just read it. Word origin. Many words used in language may have been taken from some other language. Geography, for example, is an English word. It has its origin in Greek, which relates to the description of the earth. It is made up of two Greek words, geo meaning earth and graphia meaning writing, finding out about the earth. मतलब geography के word का meaning it is describing. मतलब geo means what? Earth, and graphia means what? Writing. So this is how geography word has been derived. So geo plus logi plus metri plus oid. So geo means earth, logi means logia, and metri means metri. Like no, see, logi has been derived from the word logia, metri from metria, and oid from what is this word? This is oides, and the geology means study of earth. Geometry means measurement of earth, and geoid means resembling the shape of the earth. Okay, now let's discuss about planets. There are 8 planets in our solar system. In order of their distance from sun, they are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. What I did this. Okay. And यहाँ पे ना एक abbreviation नहीं कहते इसको, एक line दिया हुआ है जिसके through की you can learn the names of planet as per distance. And what is the trick to learn? The line is what? My very efficient mother just served us nuts. उसमें M means what? Mercury, V means Venus, E means Earth, M means Mars, J for Jupiter, S for Saturn, U for Uranus, and N for Neptune. All the 8 planets of the solar system move around the sun in a fixed path. These paths are elongated. They are called orbits. तो जिस path में planets move उसको क्या कहते हैं? Orbits. Mercury is the nearest to the sun. Mercury is nearest to the sun. It takes only about 88 days to complete one round along its orbit. Venus is considered as Earth's twin because its size and shape is very much similar to that of Earth. So Venus is considered to be Earth's twin because it is very similar to Earth in its shape and size. Okay. Till recently, August 2006, Pluto was also considered a planet. However, in a meeting of International Astronomical Union, a decision was taken that Pluto, like other celestial bodies, Sirius 2003 UB313, discovered in recent past, may be called as dwarf planet. Okay, so Pluto is no more considered to be a planet because its characteristics are not very much similar to that of planets. Okay, so now let's discuss about the Earth. The Earth is the third nearest planet to the Sun. In size, it is 5th largest planet. It is slightly flattened at the poles. That is why its shape is described as geoid. This means that Earth-like shape. Here we have discussed the word geoid, right? Geoid means it means the shape of the Earth. Conditions favorable to support life are probably found only in the Earth. The Earth is neither too hot nor too cold. Exactly. Earth pe we have life now. We are living on Earth. Earth supports life, right? Why? Because it's neither too hot nor too cold. It has water, it has air, which are very essential for our survival, isn't it? The all has life supporting gases like oxygen. Because of all these reasons, the Earth is a unique planet in the solar system. So why Earth is a unique planet? Because it has life and it supports life. Okay, so from the outer space, Earth appears blue because 2/3 of Earth's surface is covered by water. It is therefore called a blue planet. Again, we have a do you know? Light travels at the speed of about 3 lakh kilometers per second. Yet, even with this speed, light of sun takes about 8 minutes to reach the Earth. Okay, so light from the sun takes 8 minutes to reach the Earth. Interesting fact is what? Neil Armstrong was the first man to step on the surface of the moon on 20 July 1969. Next, we will read about the moon. Okay, so our Earth has only one satellite, that is the moon. Moon is what? Natural satellite. Its diameter is about 1/4 to that of the Earth. 1/4 means 1 by 4. It appears so because it is nearer to our planet than other celestial bodies. It is about 3,84,000 kilometers away from us. Now you can compare the distance of Earth from Sun and that of the Moon. And what was the distance of Earth and Sun? It was 150 million kilometers. Okay. The Moon moves around the Earth in orbit in about 27 days. It takes exactly the same time to complete one spin. As a result, only one side of the Moon is visible to us on the Earth. मतलब क्या इस पैराग्राफ में क्या कहा जा रहा है कि मून को एक पूरा राउंड लेने में अर्थ का इट टेक्स 27 days. एंड देखो whichever planet or whichever celestial body it does two things. Now one is rotation, मतलब उस बॉडी के चारों तरफ घूमता है, एंड अनदर इज रिवोल्यूशन, मतलब वो अपने एक्सिस पे ही ऐसे घूमता है, राइट. You can just watch a YouTube video, like YouTube animation video, to understand this. Okay, so as a result, only one side of the moon is visible to us on the Earth. The moon does not have conditions favorable for life. It has mountains, plains, and depressions on its surface. There cast shadows on the moon surface. The look at the full moon and observe these shadows. मतलब कि moon पे life possible नहीं है because it is not favorable. मतलब it has it does not have all the like important things, necessities which human needs, like oxygen, water, and all those stuff. Okay, so it does not have, therefore life is not possible there. And here we have some definitions of satellite and human-made satellite. A satellite is a celestial body that moves around the planets in the same way as the planets move around the sun. Okay, so for a planet, how it moves, it rotates and मतलब वो सन के चारों ओर क्या करता है, रिवोल्यूशन करता है अपने एक्सिस पे. what it does what rotation, right? In the same way satellite does. So a human-made satellite is an artificial body. It is designed by scientists to gather information about universe or for communication. It is carried by a rocket and placed in the Earth's orbit around the Earth. Some of the Indian satellites are NCERT, IRS, EduSat, etc. So rockets are used to place the human-made satellite into the Earth's orbit, and it is used to gather informations. Okay, and some examples are, so these are something you must learn. Okay, IRS, INSAT, EduSat, etc. So next we'll discuss about asteroids, meteorites, and the video is getting longer, so just 2 topics left, so we'll discuss it. Otherwise we would have made 2 parts of the video, but just 2 topics are left, so we'll just cover it in the same lecture. So what are asteroids? Apart from the stars, planets, and satellites, there are numerous tiny bodies which also move around the sun. These are called asteroids. तो sun और moon के अलावा भी कुछ bodies हैं which move around the sun, और उनमें से एक जो है that is called what? Asteroids. They are found between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter. We will look into the figure. Okay. Scientists are one of the view that asteroids are parts of planet which exploded many years back. So scientists को ऐसा लगता है कि there were some planets जो कि explode कर गया, and because of that these asteroids were formed. Let us just look into the map. Not map, I mean in the figure. Where is the figure? Here is the figure. So you see between Mars and Jupiter we have an asteroid belt. Okay, and it has got what? Asteroids. So we have seen the figure. Now let's move to meteorites. Small pieces of rock which move around the sun are called meteoroids. Sometimes these meteoroids come near the earth and tend to drop upon it. ओके, तो समटाइम्स क्या होता है कि ये मेटेराइट्स अर्थ के बहुत नज़दीक आ जाता है एंड इट टेंड टू ड्रॉप अपॉन इट. ड्यूरिंग दिस प्रोसेस, ड्यू टू फ्रिक्शन विद एयर, दे गेट heated up and burned. This causes a flash of light. Sometimes a meteorite without being completely burned falls on the earth and creates a hole. तो meteorites क्या होते हैं? बड़े बड़े rocks होते हैं और कभी कभी ये अर्थ के बहुत पास आ जाते हैं एंड और क्या होता है कि ग्रेविटेशन, अर्थ की ग्रेविटेशन से वो अर्थ की ओर आकर्षित हो जाता है एंड जो अर्थ का एटमॉस्फेयर है उसके साथ फ्रिक्शन की वजह से हीट डेवलप होता है और all these meteorites burns up. But there are some meteorites which fall without being burnt, और जब वो गिरता है अर्थ पर then it creates a hollow. Do you see a whitish broad band? This broad band, whitish, like a white glowing path across the sky on a clear starry night. It is a cluster of millions of stars. This band is Milky Way galaxy. Okay, so what is this? This is Milky Way galaxy. Our solar system is a part of this galaxy. In ancient India, it was imagined to be a river of light flowing in the sky. तो ये क्या कहना चाह रहा है कि see, this whole universe, it has got so many galaxies and one of the galaxies name is Milky Way galaxy. और इस Milky Way galaxy में हमारे जैसा solar system है वैसे पता नहीं कितने और solar systems होंगे. So we are discussing just about one solar system in the Milky Way galaxy, और ऐसे और भी कितने सारे galaxies होंगे. So just imagine how big this universe is. In India, in ancient India, इसको क्या consider करते थे? This was considered to be the river of light flowing in the sky. Thus it was named as Akash Ganga. Ganga is the river we know and Akash is sky. So the river of light in the sky is called what? Akash Ganga. इस तरह से we used to call in ancient India. A galaxy is a huge system of billions of stars and clouds of dust and gases. There are millions of such galaxies that makes our universe. So this is what we have discussed just now. Ki there are millions of such galaxies that makes our universe. It is difficult to imagine how big the universe is. Scientists are still trying to find out more and more about it. We are not certain about the size, but we know that all of us, you and I, belong to this universe. तो हमें नहीं पता कि यूनिवर्स कितना बड़ा है, but one thing we know is what? कि हम भी इस यूनिवर्स के एक पार्ट हैं. एंड अब हमारा फर्स्ट चैप्टर कंप्लीट हो गया है. अब नेक्स्ट वी विल डू चैप्टर 2 और सारे चैप्टर्स पढ़ने के बाद वी विल डिस्कस द क्वेश्चन आंसर्स. Else I will see if I could discuss the question answer just after completing the first chapter. So okay, Abhi, let's just read this one, what he's saying. Can you relate yourself with the universe now? You are on Earth and the Earth is a part of the solar system. Our solar system is a part of the Milky Way galaxy, which is part of the universe. So you just look at it. This is you. ये आप हैं और ये आप अर्थ पर हैं. एंड अर्थ इज़ अ पार्ट ऑफ सोलर सिस्टम एंड सोलर सिस्टम इज़ अ पार्ट ऑफ मिल्की वे गैलेक्सी. और ऐसे मिलियंस ऑफ गैलेक्सीज हैं एंड दैट इज़ अ पार्ट ऑफ द यूनिवर्स. सो जस्ट इमेजिन हाउ बिग द यूनिवर्स इज. ओके, सो what you have to do is you read first chapter NCERT line by line, and in case you have any doubt, you just write it in the comment section and try doing the question answers. We'll discuss the question answers in later videos. Till then, bye bye, take care.